Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone to teach and move well. Peace and salutations be to hopeful elect. I'm Brother Tazom Gabar coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. All right, and this lesson's going to be going into this Joesthetics recent passing. Okay. Just a few days ago, this man passed away. But, matter of fact, hold on. What was it, yesterday maybe? But it says here on this news article, I'll pull it up real quick. So this is so that could bear with me 1 second. All right, this was Sports Kita, the page called Sports Kita. Okay, it says Joesthetics death reportedly due to receiving 4 C9 vaccinations. Okay, I'm going to use code words, but it says in the shocking news that had left the fitness world reeling, the bodybuilding community mourns the untimely passing of Joe Linder, widely recognized as Joesthetics with an impressive following of 8.4 million on Instagram. Joesthetics earned recognition for his relentless commitment to sharing his intense gym workouts and training routines. Okay. It says the fitness community is mourning the loss of a beloved influencer who inspired many with his dedication to staying fit. Controversy surrounding Joesthetics' death and C9 Max's. As the fitness community remembers his vibrant spirit, new details have emerged surrounding Joesthetics' condition to the C9 mRNA vaccination. Okay, it says during his appearance on Bradley Martin's podcast just 3 weeks before his untimely passing, Linder shared his concerns about changes in his blood work and the presence of microclots detected through a D-dimer test after reportedly taking 4, not 1, but 4 C9 Maxes, man. The revelation has sparked a new conversation about the potential risks associated with C9 Maxes and their impact on individuals like Joe Linder. Okay, so people are starting to like, okay, damn, what's the guy had actually got these things too, and he just passed away suddenly. He just dropped dead and he got an aneurysm, because the common death of people who get this thing is blood clot, aneurysm, whatever it may be. Your heart just stopped. It's always it always has something to do with the blood. Because when they injected you with this poison, man, this shit started getting into your bloodstream and hardening in your veins, okay, and causing things to be stopped up, backed up, and the blood flow was constantly having problems. So it says, following the podcast, Joe Linder's revelation stirred a mixture of reactions on Twitter. Some expressed concern for his well-being and urged him to seek medical advice, while others shared their own experiences and concerns about the Maxx-related side effects. Okay. These discussions unfolded against the backdrop of an ongoing public debate about C9 Maxes and their potential impact on individual health. Okay, so this actually reawakened that spark. Okay, reopened up that wound that the government and the elites left on these people, man, with that C9 Maxx, man. Okay, it was similar to what they did with the Tuskegee experiment. We'll see what happened with the Tuskegee experiment, so we know. It says Tuskegee syphilis study. The Tuskegee study of untreated syphilis in the Negro male was a study conducted between 1932 and 1972 by the United States Public Health Service and the Center for Disease Control and Prevention on a group of nearly 400 African-American men with syphilis. What is the Tuskegee experiment? It says, well, what we just read, what it says, as part of the study, researchers did not collect informed consent from participants, and they did not offer treatment even after it was widely available. So they did this shit without their consent, man. Okay, that was one of the worst things. This time they got you with your consent, but they pretty much backed you into a corner to get your consent. They pretty much, peer pressured you. Okay. How many died in the Tuskegee study? The money funded medical care for survivors and their families, but could not undo the harm. 128 participants died of syphilis or related complications. 40 wives were infected, and 19 children were born with congenital syphilis. Many families also suffered under this stigma. Okay. Let's see. What was the ethical problem with the Tuskegee experiment? Among numerous codes of ethics that were breached during the Tuskegee study in 1932, the predominant ethical violation was the voluntary informed consent. And rationale of voluntary informed consent is an essential ethical requirement in biomedical research involving human experiments. So they use Jake as an experiment, and this thing, what they say when the C9 thing came into play, they say, we want to get the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans maxed up first, okay? If that didn't say anything to you, I don't know what will. But they got y'all first and only y'all last time. It says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Okay, so if you were prudent, you would have thought about the Tuskegee experiment and hid yourself from this experiment. But the simple pass on and are punished. So the simple said, nah, fuck that. I got to get this shit. I got to get it so I can go to work. I got to get it so I can go to the movies, And they got punished for it, You had this thing come out called SADS, which is abbreviation for sudden adult death syndrome. And it was happening in adults because only adults had, only adults could get it at the time the experiments was rolling out, man. Then it went down to children and shit. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be done. It's like the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. There you have it, man. But I truly hope this quick hit lesson was edifying to you. I can not walk to listen to truth and sincerity. Until next time, I'm going to give all glory, honor, praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.